these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Wasting no time. Corral going to the air. And dump this up to his running back, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
What up, everybody? What up? What up?
Makes the handoff. Now Corral to throw it. Now into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Corral. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And he searches 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Corral looking to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Play action here. Corral. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And a quick throw here, that's complete. And we get it here to the 10-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. But the team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming into the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. And this is taken in one hand and one catch. 17 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, that conversion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
And they'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and then they'll have some options on second and short. First carry here for Kananga Wonder. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Second to his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, let him give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to draw that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On second down, here's the Wanderer. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Steps away. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Joseph is good. And they will tie it at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here in the second drive of our game as they respond to the opening field goal, 3 of their own.
I like that. Double toss on
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and we get a backhand. What was the start? What was return on?
It was a backhand. Yeah, really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Now a handoff to the quarterback, Janovich. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 29, Corral. And the timing a bit off that time is on 3rd and Brown. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Corral. It's complete to Jones. Well, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
47-yard punt, a return at 4. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play call, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates will be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And this is good for a first down, his second grab in this NFC Championship bout. Cousins the thrower. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that one.
Oh, Gumby. Gumby.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw it out in this direction. They try to fool you. You get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the red zone now, Cousins on the move to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. Here's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is that it happen again right here. You got to get going.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Corral over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Well, he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out of here and take off.
Touchdown incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Cousins. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 7 there on the tuck and right, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Leading the top yards, they run with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. And they get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 44 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship. And you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down. Looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Another run now for Nwangu. He's taken a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Someone looking fresh in his old line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Here's Chandler on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Up the middle to Longu. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now Chandler. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Trying in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 3-3 at Taiwan after 1 on EA Sports. They run it with Chandler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30. And they will be set out now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. From the gun, Corral. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding it at the 2. No gain there. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Corral here, working from the gun. He's gone for a Panther touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offense.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Chandler. 66 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, man.
And he'll be taken down at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, take it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
And here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he goes down. The number for the game is inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he's got this to Jefferson. They're able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well executed, 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Joseph commands so the extra point. And we'll even at 10 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they put up the stop sign there as his guys would get it at the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Another carry for the fullback, Janovich. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They run it again with Janovich. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 1st down. Here's Corral with it. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. On the draw, here's the fullback, Chandler. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. The big man with that is an integral part of the whole thing.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A great answer, nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you got bigger people.
And he's going to go down. Just got to see the 6-yard line. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Corral on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get the rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you told us, ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around.
A first down throw for Cousins. They'll check that down to Nwagu out of the backfield. But he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. They'll get this to Nwagu. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover it before he gets going.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 24, Cousins rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Straight ahead, here's Nwagu. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 46 yards rushing for him now, and just 6 carries to this point. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Got him. Got him.
Smith-Marset from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So he takes him down the field and he plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They run 2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The fullback Janovich on the handoff. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Corral looking to pass. 2nd down. Got a man. That's IU. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read? Okay, the eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free. But boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. On first down, it's Corral. They'll get this into the hands of IU. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The counter here, it's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for 1st and goal.
He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone get 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll find Smith-Marset complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Billy Hunt. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Cousins on first down.
Go!
Now the timeout signal for him. They'll give him 10 seconds to go before halftime. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings.
Got him.
Smith Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The time's over that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So, yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On the give is Nuagu. And it's a run to over. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take us down to the 43. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
And then the movers went forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
God.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On 3rd down, Cousins rolling to his left. It's complete. It's Gore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. One of the discussions at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to Nuagu again on first down. And they work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amir Smith-Marset with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This is the fullback Janovich. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Corral on 3rd and 2. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Certainly put a little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they took up the first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and they'll make it second down.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Corral is thrown incomplete.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, here's Corral. And this is going to be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop indeed, not a good look. And I don't think this has the carry. It's not. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's going to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he'll be brought down. It's right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big games.
On first down, they'll run into Argue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just said there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you get that big guy on your nose, you get sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his ball.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Handoff here to Nwangu. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go. It's Chandler. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They can have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they're telling the offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less than a field goal attempt for him.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Third and long, Corral, and that is incomplete. Pressure here on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on the punt for Carolina. And taken right at the 35. A 40-yard punt, giving 30 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now an handoff up the middle. It's Chandler. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They give to the fullback on the dive. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll go right back to the long group.
Oh!
And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, they're starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Jefferson connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as these guys will get it at the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. They run it with Janovich, the fullback, pushes past him, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Brown now to throw. And he lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. Stupid score for the Vikings. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there. They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully on to the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they put up the stop sign there as these guys will get it at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he stopped at the 46, gain of 3. And the run game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Here's Corral on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did.
Right, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth puts it off. There he goes, right side. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangwu. And he'll get it in. Touchdown. Minnesota. Kenny Nwangwu. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Well, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, These defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at their own 25-yard line. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You got to put up with me in this booth. I'm not trying to be simple this time as succinct. It simply has not been their night.
Yeah, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's going, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Man, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is clear. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Joseph now to have the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. The stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Corral's throw complete there to Moore. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The Carolina passing game definitely in sync. They've got another first down. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing again on 2nd down. Corral. Down that right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield to 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Corral. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Yeah, 3rd down, those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play force work down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough chasing a vicious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain well behind.
Short.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff to Chandler. And we'll get inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He will run them into submission. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Another run now for Nwangu.
God. Had him.
15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here's Chandler, and he'll be taken down here about the 11. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
Well, the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. You're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now look.
And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go? He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, I certainly say where this moment, the first time ever, as you just noted, is someone has hit 30. What a ride this has been.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, a lot of the guys are really starting to think about behind us and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get to 3rd down conversion. Now again, it's Corral. It's caught by Ray, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call. He's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. From the 41, Corral. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the support out there.
That we are going
to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point, where we're at in the fourth quarter, with how wide this advantage is, for this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Looking to throw again on second down. Corral. And that's incomplete. At this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Corral with it, first down here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps out. A guy can turn it loose. Boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A first down throw here for Corral. This will be caught just inside the 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And Corral will throw it. He's going to go down. Safe back at the 13-yard line. Patrick Jones coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Well, they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
One thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Security eluded it. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now again, right side McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Third and goal. Here's Corral. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate, just
one of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only mustered 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And they were ringing them down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But let's see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game is going, they can be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle to Wonder. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Straight ahead, here's the Wonder. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll run with the Wonder. It's a gain of 6, moves into a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 now. And this defense has really had its times trying to keep him contained.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They run it with Chandler. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Chandler. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the give is Nwangu, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is out loud.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake. Joseph connects on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
That's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Corral. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.